Welcome back, welcome back. Women, please stop being hypocritical.
Does that make sense, ladies? I don't think women will tell y'all that, okay?
Fair use.
Here we go. Lord.
So I'm not even gonna hold you, but he knows that's gonna be over as soon as I find somebody who I take seriously.
There we go.
A guy that you can link up with, but why can't you be in a relationship with this guy?
It's too much, Ken. It's not what you think. It would never happen, and I'm perfectly okay.
So why are you sleeping with him?
I know. Don't put up the red flags. Don't do the red flags.
It absolutely.
This where okay. So you want a guy that will like you and doesn't mind that you're big,
Right?
But you don't want a guy that
Only
wants
to have sex with big girls. It's men out there that are just like, I want to have sex with you because I can be rough, I can go hard, I can do all of this, and I don't want to say too much here, right?
I mean, she ain't lying.
But it's a thing. We run into it. Big girls, shout out if y'all hear me right now. Big girls are getting it where the men are like, yeah, I want to do this to you in private, but outside I'm gonna date the skinny one over there, or the cute one, the IG model over there.
Yeah, men do that. I won't disagree and say that's kind of fucked up, but technically it's really, really not.
It's hard out here.
Late as y'all got me, told you, it's gonna get to some point where that rose is gonna start to run out of steam, and you gonna want the real thing, and somebody gonna give you that weenie and run off. Let's continue.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, but I'm keeping my heart open for somebody else. So as soon as I find somebody,
Lord,
that situation is over and done.
Imagine that. I'm gonna only use this man for sex and fun. And when I find who I want to be with, I'm done with you. So you're complaining about being a fat girl that only men have sex with and have fun. And then when they find who they want to be with, they're done with you. But you're doing the same thing. What?
Without question, over and done. I know it's complicated, but I'm not going to get on here a lot.
Hypocritical.
I think the thing that women miss out on is this. Now we know that there's a guy who does not meet your requirements.
No,
but still gets that.
He does. It's just not that type of situation.
You women are so fucking dumb. So you met a man that you actually meet your requirements, but he ain't that dude. You're doing what men do to you. What are you talking about? That's what makes all of this fair. You know what I mean? This is why I said you just gotta stop. Or you're gonna get what you get because you're playing a game you can't win.
It's too much.
What we know is that you're having sex with somebody who you not will be in a relationship with. So the man watching will say, well, why do I need to rise to the occasion when there's a guy who she is already determined not to be with? He still gets to get between her legs. And I just think that sometimes
and I'm gonna leave it right there. Cause that's all y'all need to hear right there. That's my whole point of this video. I don't know where that man's gonna take it. I'm sure he gonna probably take it right where I take it. You know what I mean? But I wanna say what I wanna say. I don't wanna try not to be an asshole about it, but it really is what it is. Anyway, so I really understand this because, I'm a man that I've dated bigger women. I've dated the skinnier, attractive women. I've dated a little bit of the variety of women. Not many. But I don't know, I'm very different from most men. I have a worldly type, I guess I would say. Everybody has their worldly type. And then I have I think this person looks decent, and their mind is what I want. They act the way I want. They do the things that I want them to do. So all my worldly whatever, that shit don't matter. The way she worldly, that shit don't matter. Why? Because men care about how they're treated. Some of us take a long time to figure it out, and we go with the worldly women. And because a worldly woman or a prettier woman could be down to earth, you know, it could be what we want. But just like that woman does, those women do it too. Just like the men, everyone's doing that stupid shit. This is why the Lord didn't make up dating. This is why the Bible doesn't say, you can date around. Sleep with anybody you want. Why? Because then shit like this happens. Everybody starts fucking everybody because everybody wants to have sex. But everybody damn sure don't want to be and take care of everybody. So dating ruins men automatically. You know how? Because if you're young and you ain't got your shit together, you're being used your entire time. If you don't secure your life, well then your ass ain't getting picked by the ones you want. You get it? Just like the women. If you have sex with a lot of men and you don't look attractive because you won't take care of yourself, what? Stop. You act like men aren't gonna, you know, you can hide, you can whatever. But women are so like not thinking anymore that you don't, this is why men leave you anyway, and you don't realize it. I don't need to know your body count. I can tell what your body count is by the things you do. You just don't understand that shit. You just think you can hide it by, I'm gonna have sex with him, but I'm not gonna get all freaky and stuff. I'm gonna act like a little girl. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, now you're a little girl and me. I don't know how to have sex. You 30-something years old and you still have sex like a teenager because you try to hide that you're a freak inside, which is fucking dumb. You just get it? This is why men say you are the lie. Because the average woman lies about everything. Everything we have to, and all the truth that we want to know about you, you just lie about it. You just lie so much that it's getting to the point where a woman can sit on camera and say, I don't like men that have fat girl fetishes and just want to sleep with fat girls. I hate the fact that I'm the lowest on the totem pole of what men always say is the most attractive, but they still will have sex with me, spend money on me, and do. You know what the lowest totem pole of the man gets? Nothing. He gets nothing. And you're complaining. Like, it's so, oh, I can't wait till she hits around 40. That's why all dudes say this shit. When you hit the wall, dog, and them phone calls stop coming, and you start realizing, alright, what happened to all those little pretty dudes that used to holler at me and fantasize? Now it's just these dusty ass niggas. You're gonna be really mad, yo. Like I see it all the time, yo. Women be thinking they the shit until God just steps in, and then something weird happens where, you know, like I don't get it, bro. It don't happen for any woman. But the longer a woman waits, the worse it looks. Like, you just don't understand this. Like, the longer a woman is not with somebody, the longer a woman never committed to somebody, you're untrustworthy in a man's eyes. Y'all don't even understand that. Y'all don't even get it. Y'all be like, why? Because you're so used to running around and living a single life. Scientists proved you can get used to anything and become addicted to it. So if your ass has been alone for 30-some years, you're not ready for no relationship. You're addicted to being alone. You ain't never gonna let me tell you what to do. You have never let anyone tell you what to do. So why you think you're gonna have a relationship? Oh, I should have got that on camera, but so this lady's in the store, right? And I see her in there a couple of times, and she doesn't have enough money for a Lucy. She needs 20 more cents, and I just so happen to have just enough for my coffee, $1.50. And I just bought my Lucy's, and I'm like, shit. Give her the quarter, bro. You just go get a quarter home, walk back to the store, and just go get your coffee. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, I gotta pay you back next time I see you and shit. I said, nah, it's just a quarter, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing. I remember there's plenty of times when I wanted a quarter, and somebody would come through for me, you know? So I just want to extend that to you, so you could, you know, do what you're doing. She says, thank you very much. I appreciate that. She said, now that I know, you know what I mean? I know your face because I see you a lot around here, but I don't never say nothing to you. You know what I mean? Anytime you need a cigarette, just let me know. I said, nah, you ain't got to give me no cigarette next time you see me or nothing. Just next time you see me, say, hi, James, how you doing? She said, all right, my name's not some shit like that. I forgot exactly. And so I guess I just made a new friend of somebody that I've been seeing for 2 years anyway, every single day when I go to the store. Be nice to people. It's a quarter, it's 25 cents. You're gonna piss that away anyway. Stop letting people not be able to get their little things for fucking something you can give to them. You know what I mean? People gotta start being nice and let love out again. People fucking hate so much, and greed, and love has to come back. And women want love and men want love. If we can't get out here and love each other like that, why the fuck do you deserve any real love? Do you understand love comes from my father? Do you understand love is my father? You can't show regular love, but you want niggas to forgive maximum carnage of your life. I'm like, yo, men and women are fucking assholes now. Cause I ain't just shitting on the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Men have their ways too, you know, we're delusional, and I've seen plenty of men do exactly what that girl do in their own ways, like, why the fuck they use me up and for dinner and cause you're a fat boy. Cause you ain't really pretty in your face, nigga, and you know it, you know you ain't never gonna work out. You trying to go after the hot girl summer ass chicks when you know you need to be going after that girl in the Sunday school dress, that regular geek ass girl with the glasses on. But nah, she don't look exotic and hot to you, so you can't go after her. She ain't got a fatty, so you can't go after her. Y'all niggas is pathetic, bro. Like, anyway, like I was saying, I've been attracted to bigger women. I've been attracted to, you know, to me, I have a weird thing with, I don't know, I really think it's only me, because I have not really met too many people that say this. Like, I'm attracted to women. I don't get it. Like to me, a lot of women are attractive, you know, which is, I guess, a good thing in a way, but a bad thing, because women are so jealous now that if you are attracted to different things about women, well then I guess they'll be more jealous. But it's fucking stupid, because that's just the way women are. Like, women, like, everybody thinks multiple people look attractive, you know? They just won't date them and actually take them serious because of the way they look. I'm not like that. Like, I will date someone, but besides off the way they look, because it's about how you work with me. It's about how you make me feel. It's about how things are. I didn't have anybody teach me about relationships when I was younger, or what you should go for, or whatever. So maybe I'm like, you know, I don't have the right outlook on things. Maybe that's what it is. Or, I don't know, maybe I just really learned the Bible and understood what it meant by, you know, stop worshiping images. Seek someone's soul. You know, the real part of them, who they really are. You're not your fucking flesh. You're not your I like fucking basketball. You're not your money. You're not your status. You're not none of that shit. That's what your body is. You had to make yourself that. Who you are, you already were since you were born. You just developed it. You already was the shy person. You already was the laughable person. You're the funny guy. You're the whatever the fuck it may be. We're born things. And people hide and pretend. You know? Going to the alter self. And then when your alter self don't get what the fuck it's supposed to get, everybody gets mad and I don't know why this is like this. Because you're not your ego. You're not the persona you pretend to be. You are something that you left back a long time ago and you refuse to go back to being that. You want to be what the world suits you up to be. That's what I see a lot of people have a problem with, is this ego thing. Everybody lives more in their ego than their truth of who they really are. And it's because we all built up these personas as teenagers to defend ourselves against the world. See, I get it. I truly understand why everybody has multiple personality syndrome but think they're fucking normal. You niggas talk shit about these rappers and their alter egos. I never met a person that don't have a side name. You ask a woman now their name, they give you, my name is Taxi Hot Caddy or some dumb shit. She has an alter ego. She had to build up a new personality. What the fuck do you think when you join a gang or a society or whatever, they give you a new name, nigga? It's a new personality, a new lifestyle. Y'all don't get that shit though. Which leads into delusion. We got all these big women running around talking about, I don't understand why men want to have sex with me and not stay with me. Because the way you look. They don't want to marry that. Some of them, they don't want to marry you because it's the way you look and it's the way you act. You get it? Just like that man that she was sleeping with and said, nah, he has things that are good. He's a good, decent, regular guy. I says, I don't want to be with his ass. She didn't say that man was nothing wrong with that man. She said, I like sleeping with him. He's a good, decent man. She didn't say all of this, but she was like, yeah, he's a regular. When a nigga ain't really good, y'all make sure to let every point of what's there's no good about him. Like, usually black women are, all he is dick, you know? He ain't got a pot to piss in. Y'all quick to throw that out there. So I'm sure this man was like, he was aight, you know what I mean? Just like her, she was decent. And how is a woman going to do that to a man and keep him as a sex object and then get mad when men keep them as sex objects? You know, what goes around comes around? Shit is ridiculous, bro. This is why I opted out of the fucking dating game, and I just literally try to be friends with chicks now because there's so much drama. To get in a relationship now, you really, really got to talk to a person. You really got to get to know a person now. You really can't just be with anybody because you don't even know if you're a fucking stinky leg for the next man. You're just a jump around. Like, do you realize we live in a world where men want to be in relationships now and women are treating dudes like dudes used to treat y'all, but we ain't that dude that did that to you. We didn't do you like that. Them niggas you was doing you like that. Them bad boys or whatever you want to call it, them, I don't want to settle right now, people. We ain't gonna call them bad. We ain't gonna call them, nah, they don't want to be with nobody right now. Life hard. You know? Whatever the reasons. I don't want to give nobody just all bad reasons. But the fact of the matter is, how y'all gonna join a game that you can't win? See, this is why men say to women, like, stop trying to be like us. Stop letting the world soup you up thinking you could be a man. You can't. When we get used and thrown away, we keep it moving, though. We ain't like, oh my life. Oh. Every man don't do that, bro. If it really was like that, we wouldn't live in the world we live in. You know, it wouldn't have never got built. Dudes would have been not, you know. So many men have took so many losses, bro. And they keep going, you know what I'm saying? And they don't give up on love. You know, they change their strategy. They change the way they do things. They come to terms with themselves and their sins, and they ask the Father for forgiveness. Yous don't even do none of that. Like, yous really talk about being in relationships And you're not even morally correcting yourself yet. You still think running your fucking mouth and all these dumb things that all these people in relationships, real people in real relationships don't do none of this shit y'all do. Y'all embarrass us. Y'all embarrass y'all man. Like, it's not right. It's really not right. And
I look at Parent, I think he's like one of the best.
we all have attractions, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you know, you all have needs. And me, I actually understand when people do things like that. Like, oh, I just want to have sex with you and chill and blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to be with you because of whatever. But when it happens to you, you can't complain about that because that's what you do. You can't complain about something that you do. You know what I mean? You can, but where is it really going to get you? It's like broke guys complaining to women like, oh, you don't want to date me because I'm broke. Yeah. You know how many women pass up decent men because they don't make enough money? And I can't make a woman be irresponsible and be like, oh yeah, you should just definitely stay with him. You know, he can't pay his own rent and you're going to be struggling. And no, I would never tell a woman to torture herself like that. But should you get with men that are, you know, not balling out of control? Yeah, because you're not what those sound the horns. It'd be crazy how many women go through their whole life a stinky link and just a fuck and can't get it through their head. I obviously am not in the way I'm supposed to be so men can look at me differently. Men don't just treat you like that just cause. It's because you're doing something to make men think that's what you are. And then you forget, men talk to each other. And then, like I said, even if we don't know your body count, we could tell by the way you are. You just don't get it. An angry woman that always got an attitude versus a man, she got a lot of dicks and no commitment. That's why she's mad at every man. That's why she pops shit on all the men. That's why she's angry all the time. You think niggas can't figure that shit out? We don't want to hear that you just got your heart broken, you know? Because then we put on videos like that where you're literally just, you're doing shenanigans and then not understanding why it's happening to you. Like, be happy you can deal with somebody, you know? Be happy with that. Be happy that you can not be what all these men want, but at least they'll have fun with you for a night. While there's men that, you know, we work out, or we're, you know, we ain't the best because we can't get more money and stuff. And we don't get chosen. We don't get looked at. We don't get dates. We don't get nothing. You over there complaining someone even want to sleep with you or spend time and have a stinky link relationship. You're complaining about that while there's men out here that are good fathers, good whatever. They're just not great providers. They can do all these other things to make a woman happy, but we're not going to get anything. We're weirdos because life is fucking us up and now we're angry. Niggas is making videos angry. Dudes just complete like me. When I'm on the street, I don't talk like this to women. I'm the nicest man in the world. Maybe, not well, one of them. You know, I don't walk around shitting on women. I don't walk around, I don't engage with too many women on a you know, that level, but I just talk to women, and you know, and some women I do hit on or whatever, but it's very a rare occasion. I don't like to hit on women. Women will probably think I'm hitting on them. All I'm doing is talking to them and, you know, complimenting them. A man complimenting a woman is automatically a man hitting on a woman. That's that old school shit. There's a new type of man out here. The men that sound the horns, my daddy in the building. There's a new type of man out here. The men that got rejected so much that we learned. I don't even like hitting on women all the time. That shit corny. There's so many more benefits just talking to women and being a human being. You know how many fucking times I got the right information on what to do from a woman out here, randomly? Random woman, just talking. Because that's something women are good for. Information. Women are good at having connections to things they're not even a fucking part of. A woman can get you in a place where you can't get in yourself. But women forgot those powers, so they don't use them. And then, it is what it is. Like, a lot of women forgot that yous were the reason why men built up, because yous did certain things that made a man look a certain way, which made other men like him just because of that. And then they say, yeah, we got to get a dude like that on the team. We need a family man that's going to work hard. Yous don't even understand the dynamic of that. Yous can't even understand that dynamic. But one day you will. Hopefully it won't be too late. Hopefully you won't burn on those bridges and connections and opportunities. This is why women need to stop having sex with every man they meet. Especially the dudes with money and connections. Y'all need to start learning how to meet some of them men and realize they ain't gonna want to be with you. Don't have sex with them. Go out and enjoy time and learn things, and have that connection, And then next thing you know, you meet a man that may not be up there, but he got plans to try to get up there. Now you know the dude that he need to meet. Now you can have a rich man by putting him on meat, getting that connection. But y'all too stupid for that, right? A man he should be the one doing it. Or Y'all compare, especially with black women, y'all compare white people to us and everybody else to us, and y'all too stupid to realize that's how they do business. That's how their men get up. Y'all don't even know that. Y'all don't even think that. Y'all think they men just all get connections by themselves. Y'all think they wives don't do nothing but sit at home. It's a lie, dog. Them housewives be putting in work, bro. Them housewives be putting in work, coming up with ideas, helping a nigga with certain things, and y'all don't do none of that. So, when you learn how to be a wife, when you do wifely things, when you go to wifely places, you'll see husband-type men. When you dress like a wife, men won't always say, damn, girl, you got a fat ass. Want to hit that? Put a dress on and see how many niggas is gawking at you like a savage wolf. Watch how many men look at you with the respect. Look you up and down and then keep walking. But when you had them booty chokers on, niggas is damn near crashing the cars. And y'all love that shit. Anyway, I hope some of you people understand that you're leaving your partners, your stinky link, that stinky link where he's a decent man and you don't know there's nothing really wrong with him, but you're like, I'm just waiting for somebody else. That's your husband, dummy. You dummy. You're dumb. That's your husband. Oh, he's too plain. So are you. You don't get it. That's why nobody else is trying to be with you, because you're the same and equal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I listen to that woman say that shit on there and literally say, I'm keeping this nigga as a stinky link, and then a couple of minutes before that, she said, I don't want nobody to want to fuck me because I'm a fat girl and I got the fetish, and I said, yo, bro, you literally picked a nigga out as a fetish and you're doing it to him. Like, oh my Lord, like, that is the craziest shit in the world, bro. Like, women have really evolved to the reality of believing just because men will allow you to do and have an unfair advantage over men, you have to realize God is real. See, when men can't do anything, God steps in. And then that's why you find those niggas that be doing that to you. That's the Lord doing that. You don't get it. You should be like, nah, why would the Lord send me these dudes to test you? You say you want a husband, right? So he gonna throw a couple of dirty dick ass, run your ass into the ground niggas at you. And if you give it to him and you can't tell the difference between a good man and a bad man, well, you should have. You know? Or maybe it's the devil, I don't know. All I know is my father be testing my black ass. And I failed a couple times in my lifetime. I ain't gonna act like I don't fail. But I'm not gonna act like this mold. My body count should be way bigger. I should be in the hundreds, 200s and shit. I should be near fucking 50 and all of that. I should have, my body count should be, for dudes that I seen that are not even attractive. For them to have bigger body counts to me, knowing what I could do, and I didn't, I'm proud of myself. So, you know.